Hey, in the shop with me today is Danny Augusta from Steele Rubber Products. Good to see you, Danny.
You too, Dennis.
You know, you and I have been doing this for a long time, and I've been doing it with your daddy before you, even longer. but Steele, as a company, has been around even longer than that.
Yeah, this year we're celebrating our 60th anniversary.
Man, that's a long time. And it's a family company.
Yes.
And you're
yep.
third gen.
That's right.
Wow. Of course, you've been making rubber for cars and trucks, all makes and years forever, but you kind of got, in some respects, a new generation of products, which we're going to talk about today.
We've been making parts for 60 years. You know, as that time goes by, we've seen all kinds of trends come and go. Right now, we're seeing a big rise in people restoring vans.
Absolutely, and I see that at car shows. I mean, there's this, like, you never used to see a van at a car show, and now there's like almost a van section, and it's great to see them back.
Absolutely. We have a bunch of parts for vans here. We go from the early 60s with the Corvairs and the Falcon Econoline vans,
right.
all the way up into the late 90s and early 2000s. Here, we have some of the vent windows for like those A100s, those iconic, big, flat-nosed vans.
Right.
These are obviously designed just from originals, just like we've always done.
Like with all these, you're best if you can go find an original piece, then you scan that stuff and then create a piece exactly like the original.
We get an original from a customer, they send it in, and we essentially reverse engineer it. These particular pieces, the molds are still made from a milling machine by hand.
Well, and this is a very complicated piece. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff going on here. And before this, you just had air coming in. I mean, you couldn't really, even your Universal catalog couldn't come up with something to do this, really.
And the same goes for all the rest of these parts on the table. This is a new product for us. This is the pop-out window for the first generation of 40 Econolines.
Oh, sure.
Those pop-out windows,
I mean,
some had 2, some had 6.
Yeah, there was up to 6.
Yeah, so one window uses a piece on the body, uses a piece for the glass to hold it into the metal, and as it pops out, that metal frame has another piece of rubber that closes everything.
And every one of those 6 windows had 3 separate pieces of rubber.
That's right.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's right.
This is a pretty big, that's for something pretty big. What is that?
So this is our sliding door kit. This actually has the parts for the sliding door and the 2 front doors on a Chevy van.
Okay.
You can get everything as a kit, so that's another thing that we do. You don't have to just buy the parts a la carte, though you can.
Yeah.
We can tell you
assemble them.
We can tell you everything that you need for that van.
And here it is.
That's right.
Then over here, I mean, this thing's so heavy that's got to be a windshield seal. Right?
Yes, this is a windshield seal, and it's a real heavy rubber, but it's a real flexible rubber, so you can still get it around the gasket and work with it easily.
And those are huge windshields.
They are big.
Huge. And then that is a part of it, or what is that?
This is the run channel for your front doors with the molded corners, so it's not just a universal piece. This piece is just for the van, and you know, we have it for, you know, the Ford vans, the Chevy vans, the first gen, second gen. They're all a little bit different, and they fit just that style. So we've got the run channel. It has the fuzzy on the inside, so your glass slides, doesn't rattle.
Just like it was supposed to.
Exactly.
And those are other channels?
Here we've got our beltline weather stripping.
Oh, okay.
These are my favorite because, number one, they're really easy to install. They look really good when you put them on. And whenever they're old,
they look really bad.
Yeah, your passenger's sitting there, they're playing with the window, it's cracking and falling into the door. So these are a nice piece to really bring a finished look to the car.
So now, are you seeing a huge demand for these products?
They are, yeah, we actually do. This one is flying off the shelf. The A100s have had really good response, and it's because they're becoming more popular.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I see them everywhere, and I just think it's so cool. All that airbrushing, you know.
Well, it's really hard to find a good deal on a 69 Camaro. It's pretty easy to find a good deal on a 72 G10.
Yeah, and be the first kid on the block.
Exactly.
Well, hey, if you want to learn anything more about these great van weather products, weather stripping products from Steele Rubber, log on to steelerubber.com. Man, I'm going to get me a van. You have inspired me.
Down by the river.
Down by the river.